What's up, guys, and welcome back to Flipping the Script Fishing. Now, the family and I got a chance to go down to Gulf Shores, Alabama to spend the week after Christmas and New Year's Eve. We got to stay at some condominiums called The Cove that operates through Airbnb. It's a very comfortable little place with all the amenities to plan a vacation filled with fun activities for the whole family, and of course devise a plan in order to maximize all the fishing opportunities. Okay, so we got up early. We're gonna try to find some fish on the surf. Oh, gotta get this bait. Almost forgot the bait. Alright, so we're gonna try to get on these fish early. It's real foggy out here. We're gonna get on the surf and try to see if we can't find some fish. Pull this through.
Definitely foggy.
Huh?
Foggy.
Woo! Good for this up. And you don't have to hold that anymore. Yeah, might have to move it. What's going on? Blinding myself. Blinded by the light. Look at that.
Trying to walk out.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, so what I bought was this Bama saltwater surf rig. I'm going to put this on my line. And I'm going to put some shrimp on it. And set it out there while I'm casting a spoon and everything. And hopefully we'll be able to catch something with it. It's supposed to keep the shrimp off the bottom. Okay, so I got pieces of shrimp, and then I'm putting this fish gum on it. This is supposed to help send scent out, and it also will keep your shrimp on the hook. That's what I've been told. So probably use a pair of scissors for this. Probably smart, but a knife looks like it will work. Now, I began the morning with a 2-ounce weight on my Pompano rig, but the surf was pretty rough, so I decided to up it to 4 ounce, and that did me a lot better and kept my bait and my shrimp in the strike zone for whatever fish might pass by. I then waded out to about waist deep, just far enough that I could still make a good long cast. Once I had my rod set up, I made sure my line was nice and tight so that I could determine if I was getting any kind of bite at all. Now, I'm not the most patient person, but once I got my rod set up, I baited my other surf rod and began to pick out some artificial lures I wanted to try to throw while I waited. But as you can see, it didn't take long to start getting some action. I had my Pompano rig tied to 20-pound trilene big game monofilament. For the price, it's a really hard line to beat for this type of fishing. And I was using that line with an 11-foot medium heavy high-tech game fish surf rod. It's a pretty cheap rod, but it does very well for this type of fishing as well. Now, the reason you don't see my wife Rae in this part of the video is because she actually went to go get another reel for me. Since I don't do this type of fishing much, the reel I had was not in good shape, and the handle broke off as soon as I made my first cast. So we replaced it with a Penn Pursuit 4, a 4000 series open face spinning reel, and that seems to be a pretty good reel, so far anyway. As is usually the case, we met some people out there. This is Pete. He actually helped me figure out how to rig everything up and also helped me land the fish when I brought it to shore. Since this reel was missing the handle, I used the surf to try to help me bring the fish in. So as the surf came in, I would walk backward and then I would reel in as I walked forward again. Check that out. Now I didn't want to get sand all over. See if I get rinsed off. That's a nice one. There you go, it's my first red ever. Not bad at all. You get the tape measure out, see how long he is. "31 inches. 31 inches red." Alright, let's go let him go. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. It's a Pompano rig. See if we can get another one. I haven't been out here but very long. Haven't been out here very long at all. I got a 4-ounce sinker on here. And look, my reel broke. So I just reeled in without that. So. Once I got my rod rigged up again and made a cast, the fish gave me enough time to rig up my other fishing rod and cast it out as well. Now, it's a shorter rod that I use for catfish, so I wasn't able to cast it out quite as far, but I figured I'd use it for fish that might be a little bit shallower than the other rod and reel setup that I had. But as you can see, a little bit deeper fish and to be a little bit more active, and it didn't take this long to get hooked up again. Turn the rail. I know it. Another redfish. Another red. I think it's the same one you let go a little while ago. Yeah, baby.
Poor little guy's hungry. There you go, Pete. Show them how it's done.
That, you know?
Is that a sea bass? Redfish?
Now, is that a keeper or is that?
Yeah, this should be a keeper. I don't know. I don't have any keeping one.
Might want to give him to Pete. I don't know if he eats them or not.
Huh?
Pete. Pete keeps everything he eats, I think. Or he's a
certain
one.
I need it.
Yeah, go.
Watch behind. That's a nice one there. What we got in the camera? Hey Ray, there's a pair of needle nose over there. Can you get it?
What do you think it might weigh? I mean, can you tell by this?
Probably 15 or 20 pounds.
That's okay. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Thank you. Check that out. That's a nice one. Nice. 32 inches. 1 inch bigger. Fortunately, we had a short-lived double up, and that one came off. But shortly after we caught that one, a weird fog blew in and stayed around for just a little while. Oddly enough, the fishing action seemed to die down during this time, but we enjoyed the company of Pete and other bystanders as they walked by, and as soon as that fog lifted, the action picked back up. But as is usually the case, I lost patience and I decided to cast some artificial lures and a spoon around in the surf, while Ray watched the surf rods. we go. Nice redfish.
Kayla.
Probably about 30 inches, maybe a little less, 28 inches. Got a couple spots on them. Gotta get back in the water, he's gonna die.
$45 a picture. I caught him, I'm fine with that.
You can hold it, yeah.
You can hold him, I caught him. You let him go? Yeah.
I have to admit, trying to make a good long cast with that surf coming in at the same time was a little bit tricky at times, and I definitely felt a little awkward. Morning wane, the beef traffic picked up. It got warmer out, so a lot more people came out to enjoy the golf. The fishing also slowed down a bit, so we decided to pack up and allow the kids to have fun in the surf without having to worry about fishing line. Look at that. We even catch catfish in salt water. I know there's a bunch of them out here, but it don't matter what we're going for. We're gonna catch a catfish or two. He done swallowed that hook. Ouch, fish. Alright, let's cut it. Let's get it. Yeah, get a pair of, get the knife. Let's cut it off. Well, that's a wrap, guys. I didn't have any luck with the artificials. We caught them on the shrimp. So if you don't know what you're doing, put some shrimp on them. And that gum, what is that called? Fish gum. Fish gum on top of it, keeps the shrimp on there. Good to go. Throw it out there as far as you can. We definitely got bites deeper. So we caught 3 redfish and a catfish. So not bad for how many hours? 3 or 4 hours. So not bad at all for never doing it before. So anyway. Alright, well that's a wrap, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
What?
They're all over the place.
These jellyfish are insane.
The next couple days, the surf got pretty rough for the Gulf, and it washed up all of these Portuguese man-o'-war. Now these jellyfish pack quite a good sting, so a quick educational lesson for the girls to avoid these little guys definitely helped out. So we cleared the beach area where we were planning on playing and fishing, and we're definitely able to salvage the day. However, I did notice that the fishing activity definitely slowed down. I wonder if these jellyfish had anything to do with it. But we were able to fish a little bit while we played along the beach and catch a couple small fish as we played. There we go. I'm not sure what that is, but it's fish. throw it out there. Can't think of a better way to ring in the new year, 2022, than watching my girls play in the surf, enjoying each other's company, and just having a good old time. And also getting to explore a new area and learn some new fishing techniques. Definitely a way to begin the new year for sure. Go. Got a little whiting. The surf definitely got a little bit too rough to make a good cast, but heck, I tried. When we returned to the condo, we had a great shrimp dinner and capped the night off with a good old family game. But since it had nothing to do with fishing, I decided to make another video. But here's a little taste of this hilarious upcoming video.
Merway. A merway.
A run around?
Hey. Tilt your head down because we.
Messy food, Freddy food.
How does your mouth go like? I don't know. He looks like he has new eyebrows when he does that. Keep going.
Laddie, Batty, Scatty,
Ratty.
Waddy.
Maddie.
Until next time, guys, tight lines.